Thank you all for coming. As Professor Preston said, my name is Lydia Gessner.
I talk about it a lot, and I'm really passionate about bringing grief to light because I think that it's something in society, and especially in Christian circles, we don't talk about enough. And I think that when we share our stories, there's a lot of power in that, and that was a lot behind this workshop is, what if I could just fearlessly tell my story and say that there's hope on the other side of that?
It was April of 2013, and Easter break was a week away. I was shooting hoops in the sunshine of our backyard when my mom sat on our concrete steps, and we plotted a trip to Rochester, Minnesota that following weekend to go shopping. Now, it was a Friday night, which typically meant Poor Richard's Pizza, a movie, and falling asleep on the couches for my family. And so after we did all that and went to turn out the lights, it was clear that something was wrong. So we called the ambulance, and he was rushed to the hospital, and it was there that I first heard that horrible diagnosis, cancer.
This is really a calling for Lydia. She's really called to talk about grief, to explore, to share how we can learn and grow from it. Is something that we all experience.
On September 4th, 2015, my mom and I awoke at 5:30 in the morning to a call from the hospital saying that things had taken a turn for the worse. But ultimately, around 10:30 p.m. that night, my uncle whispered horrible words, "He's gone." I want you to take a second and look around the room. Many of you can relate to a moment like this. The final breath, the phone call that said, "I don't think we're right for each other anymore," all of those kinds of moments. The kind of loss that leaves us lamenting. One of the goals of this workshop is for you to realize that you are not alone in this grief, and also to find healthy ways that we can process this pain.
We're not isolated in grief. It's important that we come together and that we share and know that there's community there, and that God is in it.
So in the story, Jesus asked where the tomb was, and they led him there. And in this, he says, "Come, take me to the place of your deepest pain. Let me meet you there and show you what God can do." For many of us, our lives have remained miles from the tomb for far too long. We are unwilling to enter the smell of our suffering and sit in the deep darkness of our souls. After Lazarus walked out, Jesus said to them, "Unbind him and let him go." In the next few moments, we are going to unbind our souls from the doubts, questions, and grief that we have held for far too long. This process won't end today or this side of eternity, but lament can start here. We can dare to face the tomb.